Okay, what's up, everybody? About 2 hours ago, I absolutely tanked my capital budgeting final exam, and I'll be retaking it in about a month. So I think now is an exceptional time for me to make this channel introduction to Yap Finance. Welcome. So, what is Yap Finance? Well, first and foremost, it's a learning tool for myself. So I'll be going over course literature and other course material in the context of the courses that I'm currently taking. So I'll explain more about what is that is in just a moment. But yeah, I'll be explaining things related to my courses and compiling the information that I have collected into a coherent and structured format. So all of my lecture notes and the notes that when I'll be reading my course books and stuff, the notes that I've been taking while I'm reading those, so I'll be compiling that and explaining it to all of you guys and first and foremost to myself. And this is also just an outlet for yapping about stuff relating to my studies, finance, and everything else in general. So this is a channel and an outlet for me for explaining stuff, talking about what I want to talk about, and But yeah, that's the main point of this channel, and I'll be explaining more in detail right now. So, who am I and what can you expect to see on this channel? Well, I'm a second year financial economics major studying at the university. So that's who I am. I have just started my my major studies this year, and I have a minor I'm minoring in statistics, but my major is financial economics. And so more about what can you actually expect to see on the channel. So video structured in a lecture like manner. So what does that mean? It's I'm gonna go over chapters of my course literature in my own words in an attempt for me to gain an understanding of what the chapter is all about. So for an example, if I have capital budgeting and the course book that we're using is, wait, hold on, what is the course book actually? It's Brealey and Myers, is it Principles of Corporate Finance? Yeah, probably. So then I'll be going chapter by chapter, starting at chapter 1, I'm gonna explain what the chapter is all about. Because of course first I read the whole chapter and I take notes, meticulous notes. And then I'll probably in the future when I'm gonna be making videos about courses that I'm taking, I'm gonna probably make the video before I go on the lecture. Yeah, so I'm gonna be explaining in my own words the contents of the chapter and trying to explain it. And chapter by chapter, so it's gonna be now that I'm starting this our first series is gonna be capital budgeting. So it's gonna begin with probably the format is gonna be that when I'm gonna start explaining a course, it's gonna be first there's gonna be an introduction to the course, a short video explaining what the course is all about, and then I'm gonna start making chapter 1 and going chapter by chapter, just explaining the contents of the chapter. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm gonna make playlists of all the different courses, so that when you go in there, when eventually it's gonna be that there's when you go look at the videos, there's gonna be there's gonna be randomly chapter 1 of this, then chapter 2 of a next course, and then there's gonna be some random yapping video where I'm talking about some finance thing or some study technique or something. Then you can go look at the playlists and check from there okay, we're now he has made this many videos regarding this course, etc. Yeah. And then probably going over problems and exercises from the course that I'm taking. So of course we're gonna have some not everything else, not everything's gonna be just going over chapters. So I'm gonna probably do some exercises from the courses, mathematics relating to coursework. So capital budgeting, calculating net present value and calculating internal rate of return and stuff like that. So going over examples Probably like, yeah, so it's gonna be like that I'm gonna maybe like give a lecture, no, or like, you know, there's gonna be a slideshow and then a jump cut to like Microsoft Paint or something, and I'm gonna like solve an actual problem. And explaining concepts, etc. So there can be like maybe like, I'm not exactly sure yet, but like maybe like explaining what is the opportunity cost of capital, or like these like major economic concepts like net present value, uh, opportunity cost of capital, like what these things are, etc. Yeah, and then just, you know, yapping about finance, university studies, study techniques, and everything else. So like, I have myself, I use no, I wouldn't say weird, but I have my own study technique and like my own routine for studying. So like probably I maybe make a video about that and like how to stay organized in your studies and stuff like that. And I'm not the best I'm not the best like routine guy, but you know, I'll be making videos about how you should be doing things maybe, yeah. And like discussing different things. Not everything's not gonna be so serious. I'm gonna try to like, you know, let my personality shine through and stuff. But yeah, and yeah, like I have other interests outside of finance. Finance is not like my everything that I have in life. It's like it's just what I study. So maybe I'll just yap about something other than finance. But yeah, that's like the big picture what this is. So if you stumble upon my you know, channel or some of my videos, and you're wondering like why is this guy doing these things, like like why is he doing these things this way, so this is the reason. This is like a learning tool for me. So if you think like why is he going over chapters, that's because I think that's beneficial to me in learning and understanding these things. And yeah, but that's it, I think. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll keep on making these videos. But yeah, this was a quick introduction to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the future. Thanks.